My name's Lee Denny and I'm 23 years old and I'm from Bromley in southeast London. Yeah, we started our own music festival back in 2005. It's called Lee Fest after me, but I didn't name it, my friends did. Yeah, it's just a big group of us that started a music festival. The first one was in my garden, which is why it's named after me. There's a sort of a long story that goes with it. And the story is that my parents went on holiday, and while they were away, they said that we weren't allowed to have any house parties and whatnot. And so we thought we'd have a festival in the garden instead. It's gotten quite a bit bigger. Not massive. It's still nice and intimate, but it's growing slowly. When we first started, it was all local musicians, and it was like that for the first 3 years. We just had lots of local bands performing in my garden, and then in our fourth year, in 2009, was the first time we booked any professional acts. And the way we started, it was the way that I think most people started, and that's by emailing the agents, which is not a fun job at all, but we did it, and we got a good lineup in the end.
Yeah.
Our first professional headliner were the Holloways, who at the time were very busy with their single Generator, kind of in and out of the charts and stuff. In 2009, we won an award at the UK Festival Awards. We won the Best Grassroots Festival, which is basically an award for small festivals that are doing things in different ways and are trying to be very true to their grassroots and have a DIY ethos to them, which is great because that's kind of the perfect award for our festival. We're very proud to take that on the night. Best thing so far. Oh, I don't know. I like all the small things. Like last year, we had camping for the first time at the festival, and we had a massive communal bonfire in the campsite. And the highlight of the whole thing for me was after all of the stress and everything had finished, and everyone had just gone back to the campsite and was settling down for the night. And I went back to the bonfire, and there was just an almighty sort of raucous noise from just so many people being so excited, and so much good conversation just happening around this bonfire, and it just felt really communal. So I think that was a personal highlight for me. I'm sure it's different for the rest of the team though, but yeah, that was my favourite. Lee Fest 2011, we have performing. Some of it's still very secret. Some of it I can tell you now.
Okay.
And that is. It's gone out of my head now. We've got King Charles, who's an amazing artist that we had last year, and he's just had an amazing year since we had him, so he's coming back. A band called Dutch Uncles, Little Comets, awesome band called The Whip, headlining one day is Fenix Solar, who again we were championing last year, and now they're coming back and moving up onto a bigger stage. We've got Young Knives, Get Kid, Work It, Fly, Man Like Me, another London band, Ellen and the Escapades, a great new band called To Kill a King, and what else? I think that's all I can tell you for now. I think in the future we have sort of lots of discussions about this between the group that do it, about whether we should get bigger or not, or where we should go with it, and it's a difficult thing to talk about because up until now the festival's just kind of grown itself, like it's pushed itself forward. We haven't really been the ones doing it, we've just facilitated that. So we think we're going to probably get a little bit bigger, just because financially it's very hard being where we are at the moment with 2,000 people, financially very difficult to do the things that we want to do. So we'll probably get a little bit bigger to enable us to get, introduce more artists and more different art forms and more venues, and just generally make it a much better festival. But I think we'll have to find a balance point. So I doubt we'll get any bigger than sort of 5,000 to 8,000. That'll probably be our balance point.
Okay, brilliant. So that's Lee Fest 2011. Looking forward to it.